we are hitting the ground running. Happy Monday, my AKA Patters. We're still working on Street Fighter obsessively. I'm trying to within the final, like within the last couple days. I'm going to say 2 max. I'm going to have the final pieces of this sketchbook in order, and it should be cool because this is pretty much like a mixed media sketchbook. We have a lot of different techniques, and this is one of the reasons why I love sketchbooks. And to give you guys a little bit of a preview, a little bit of a showcase, we start with sloppy ass pencils, the sloppiest pencils you can imagine. We're also drawing a run of characters that I'm not totally familiar with. I've only played these characters a handful of times, period, and that was on the Game Boy Advance. But we have Alda, the apprentice of Sagat. Yeah, we got Rolando. Some of these guys I'm familiar with. We have Dane here from Final Fight. Charlie, Guile's partner. So, like, we got some, right? Birdie from the original Street Fighter who made an appearance in Alpha. Rose. We got Sakura here. We got Cody busting out of jail. And we got Akuma. But you guys can see this is a vast spectrum of just styles, techniques, media, all of these fun things. And it's Monday, so we're going to get some work done. We're going to go for as long as we can. We're going to dirty our wrists. And to top it off, we got victory Monday, Eagles win. Bills win, Eagles win. I love it. I just got like a little bit of an energy mix there with creatine because we're going to work out soon. So let's get Sakura in order. We got to get her facial features defined. But AKA Patters, how was Thanksgiving holiday? I had roughly 3 Thanksgivings, maybe 4, if we count one of my work ones. We had 4 Thanksgivings. No Friendsgivings this year. And actually, it's been a little bit since I've... Wait, has it now? Maybe it's been like 2 years since I had a Friendsgiving. Here we go. Looking like Ryu's training partner. Now, for the camera, because we like to track these things, camera-wise, we are... Where are we? We are on non-autofocus. We're off of autofocus. And this is the work day, so we kind of do these sessions as long as we can. And speed is the name of the game. And this is where, sorry, sometimes you gotta go silent just to kind of concentrate and get the right lines where they have to be. Time. Yahoo, Henry. What is up, Henry? Oh my god, I love that SpongeBob. Never too early for some SpongeBob. I was about to grab my phone and look up a little bit of reference for Sakura from Street Fighter because I gotta get her like her school outfit in halfway decent order, which is right here. She is, I believe, right? Like I don't know. I know I keep saying it for a couple of these streams, but I'm not 100% into all the lore of Street Fighter Alpha. But I believe this girl is the student of Ryu. And I may have blown out her hair a little bit too much here. So we're just trying to get some of these elements in order. But there she is mostly, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you, Harry. Let's get some of these effects going for the pleated skirt. Here we go. Now, all the time, I always say, "Oh, I'm going to move in stages, going to ink a lot, and then hit the acrylics." But I usually cannot help myself. But here, I really wanted to get like a nice acrylic effect here for her power, her shuriken. I'm not even sure. Does she even have a proper shuriken? I don't even know. I don't know if it's a different name or something within the game. And right now, I am looking for some of my white. Where's my white? No. Oh, all of a sudden, my white. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we're gonna just let this like do its own work here, and then probably go back with some ink and patch up some of that line work. And I like it. I don't mind when we're in or out of the lines here. Like sometimes we just need to have enough to like lay it down. There we go. We use a combination of the good stuff and the cheap stuff. Yeah, what is up, dude? Sorry, I just you always catch me when I'm just in my trying to get a little bit into my blackout zone where I'm just like working on something. Yeah, and I'm just adding way too much thick acrylic to these pages to continue. So it's going to be. I mean, I did have in one of her levels, she has like these like pink leaves and stuff, and I'm drawing a blank to what type of tree that is. I know they're in Washington D.C., but it's the not tiger lilies, but I know they're on the Nationals. Nationals had uniforms this year that depicted those trees and those leaves. But anyway, but yes, I wanted like pink leaves kind of dropping throughout this entire piece as well. But I need my cover, my scratch pad, which I'm not seeing. But no big deal. We'll just use one of these because we need the scratch pad. But good to see you, bud. How's everything in Texas? How was Thanksgiving? Yeah. Yeah, I was really just, no joke, just really just blacking out. All right, and then we're going to need, we did make really good progress over the weekend and over the break though on this. I was working on this and another one of my sketchbooks. If I can do it, it's my wrestling sketchbook, but should be a wrestling evening, like Wednesday, like wrestling Wednesday. If I can get that going, I'll start doing that sketchbook. But that sketchbook requires all black. And it's a tough one post line work because I have to treat every single page with black. Yeah, I'm just trying to see, this is kind of where. But this is too, like, I love that where that overlaps with some of the ink work because it gives you room to redraw it real quick. But like it's going to be like the color is going to go like inside and outside of the line work, which is awesome. So that one was way too light. Let me see here. Gotta check my phone. Just heard my phone go off. I may have to make a phone call. Yeah, and I am in a true upside down danger zone when it comes to organizing the desk again. Here we go. I don't have to organize anything if I remember where everything is, right? That's the rule. Yeah, you do. Yeah, Wildstorm Wednesday too is supposed to have my sketchbook work. So, like Wildstorm Wednesday, I was pivoting to this year where I was going to be working on the Wildstorm sketchbook, maybe even a series of Wildstorm sketchbooks, and yeah, like could not quite get there. Now that doesn't mean, like that's still not on the docket. But what happened with freaking Wildstorm Wednesday and Top Cow Tuesday is my reading has taken such a hit at the end of this year, and some of that is because of work. Like I just, and a lot of times too, I'm bringing things with me. I have stuff in my bag, and I still cannot break away to sit down and read. Where earlier this year, I was reading a couple books a day. So I was really able to like stockpile a lot of content, do a lot of things. And the funny thing is, though, when it comes to that, you read stuff. Like I read things, I get so excited, I record almost, like almost right away. I may have to like double check the book and reread certain parts, but mostly, I try and read and record very close together. And that a lot of that is because I'm just excited to talk about something. It's work, like like you just have to like clear your head sometimes and focus. But I think we're kind of there on this one a little bit. So like some of this will have like there'll be ink work for the branches. There'll be ink work for some of her contours here, some of her other features. Like for example, like she has, right? Let's see here. I know she has like decent blues on her. And I don't have my scratch pad, and I need it. And I don't know where it went. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. All right. Found it. We have to do some nice dark. My dark blue markers also are taking a big hit. Okay, dark blue and red. That's Sakura. She's got some nice yellow on her. Right here. That's what we're emulating. We can do some more of the base colors here while we work around the wet areas of the acrylic. And this goes with, again, there's always a learning period on working with the materials. See, I like this too, because sometimes when you draw it loose enough, you can kind of like leave areas open, and then you go back and you can, like you can start working on the contour part with the colors and kind of go back and forth. What color are she's got red gloves, right? She does. Red gloves. Or red gauntlets. See, and then we'll go back with this guy. The way you can go back and forth with the detail, like as you're figuring things out, is a big part. See, and then we'll hit more of like her highlights with straight white. And again, it'll just we try and make things into not like a total dream sequence, but we try and draw things a certain way to make it look like it's fantasy. So we're pretty much there now. Now, I don't know what we can jump onto. We might have to jump on some pizza drawing, some cardboard pizza drawing. There we go. And then, see, we'll get into some of these blues. Actually, I don't think that one, this one. And that's almost where, like, this is still, there's just chunks of this still, like, super wet. Maybe we can do the hair real quick. Let's see. We need like a good even brown. I feel like I could just spend a chunk of the day organizing the browns. So a lot of this will get redrawn, re-highlighted, but I think it's there. And then we could move on to Rose. But this is going to take a little bit of time. So guess what? We're done with Street Fighter for now. We got to call it. We're done with Street Fighter. And here we go. Let's get into the cardboard pizza circles. And we were working on, let's see, because I found additional ones, like new blank ones. And it made me so angry because I was actually a couple line works away from coloring these. Let's see, we were doing Bucky O'Hare, we did SpongeBob, Bucky O'Hare right here. This was this is supposed to be a lobster dude, and I forget his name, but we can do Strag. This is Strag. Let's and here's the wild part. I have maybe one good Sharpie left, but we'll work on Scrag here. And the only reason, because I do have, I'm like right next to some unfinished comic pages. I would pick those up, but the wild thing is this. It's like I'm too messy. I will have to go and get cleaned up. Now let's see. Hold up here. What is Stanley Stubes? That's the lobster guy. Let's look him up. I gotta showcase him. Stanley Stubes is right here. That's going to be our next cardboard piece of circle. Stanley Stubes. And Scrag here isn't. I'm just trying to. And Scrag is not 100% easy because I gotta get the shape of his face down. Some of the corrugation gets in your way just when you're considering the line work. But the idea for these themes is just to be able to like pivot real quick, kind of work with different styles relatively quick, work with different themes, different types of characters, different universes, if you will, and different materials. That's why you give yourself projects and you have to commit to them. Otherwise, you don't like the growth will never like you'll never grow. Yeah, do like 3 drops a day on YouTube. Dude, it's the worst when I skip a day. And I have to I if you watch like some of the view count, like I have to go back and forth on positioning the video kind of for views and discovery and success, for lack of a better term. So some of the videos kind of just like sit there until I, like push them. But no, dude, like it's that was always the goal, to kind of just get really good, really natural. To again, like just finding ways to be vocal about things, and I all my stuff moves in two scales. Like the first scale is my like what I want to like show off. So it's just like my stuff. And then the second scale would be those opinion videos. And sometimes it's like the stuff I have to show off goes this way and the opinions go this way. Like I need them both to kind of go in one direction. And that's some of the real difficulty, because the way I have to actively be reading, like just the level of reading, I really hate to say it, like it comes and goes, and it's really hard for it to be consistent. So that's a little bit of my gap now, is more reading, so I can do more things. And some of it too, like the reading gets slowed down because I might like other like parts of that video might be shipping or late on delivery. Like a lot of times, like I don't do all of my unboxings, which is crazy, because a lot of times I'll have to order stuff and it gets here like a couple hours before I have a window not to do the video, like really where like the clock is ticking. And and that might be from like a magazine article or something I have to read related to the video, just so when I discuss it, it's kind of accurate, or it is accurate, not kind of accurate, but it's as accurate as humanly possible. Because a lot of what I do, like I stand by it, like at this point, like I stand by me being like one of the preeminent Wildstorm like historians, one of the same for Top Cow Tuesday. I'm the only one out there putting in this level of work for some of these topics, and it's only going to expand. Oh, that's what I had to do. Hold up, I'm reminding myself. I don't know about you, but I keep a notebook here of ideas, and I have I wanted to do like a channel update that I shot this weekend and didn't drop because I didn't like the flow of it, and I have to redo it. But thank you for that is an absolute compliment, having someone call you a machine, because that's what we wait until you work out with me, Omar. That's where you'll get the machine. Give me 1 second. Oh, let me address these. I have to make a phone call. Give me 1 second. Let's just go. Yeah, it is. And if you wanted to, I'm all for doing this week. If you want to try and do that this week, my problem though is I cannot do multi-camera. Multi-camera and screen sharing is such an issue for me, and it's really, it's going to come down to me having to find a way to get a direct connection. Period. But if you wanted to do Pike and Crypt, and if you needed artwork prep time on your end, just let me know. I'm willing to do that this week. I kind of wanted to, again, get back to getting on people's streams to some capacity. I just don't want to do it with some of the topics, we'll say. Yeah, I'm still calculating if it's right for me to go on like opinion streams or do my opinions on stream, I'll say. Originally it was Sakura from Street Fighter. Yeah, the hair dryer will be ordered today. Yeah, if you want to, we can. If you want to, we can talk. Yeah, we can get into that stuff on the live stream, dude. Yeah, but dude, you have to keep in mind too, dude. Like I just with a little bit of my job, my 9 to 5, and other things. Like I talk a lot. I talk to a lot of people, and even when it comes sometimes to, we'll say like business, trying to get things done, I like to kind of get a little bit personal because it just helps you understand the person, and you can both kind of determine if things are good for both of you. And I look at anyone I stream with or anything like that as a collaborator, and as a collaborator, like I want to know as much as possible about the people I collab with, like period. So I got questions for you. That's my long way of saying that. But the obsession is easy, dude. Like the obsession is to get good. And it's not just with drawing. It's not just with comic book knowledge, if you will. I would like to get good in life and in all parts of it. So there's things that overlap, right? I mean, I think there's a real correlation to people who want to call themselves an artist or whatever. Just go on Facebook, and these guys are just self-loathing, weak individuals. They hate themselves. They hate the choices of their life, and they're perpetually weak for it. And they're so connected to like e-begging, drama farming their own lives, that any of the attention that they get from it, they cannot imagine their lives without it. And that's the counter, and that's something I never wanted to be. Like, how could you want to be like that as a adult and then be taken seriously for professional projects? But I think publishers prey on that. Publishers prey on these people being kind of like desperate, uh, not getting paid, desperate for attention, meaning, please publish my work, stuff like that, dude. Like publishers absolutely prey on that mentality. And guess what, dude? Like that's not me. I went out there, I got a real job, I got real skill sets. Took me years to develop all of it. But yeah, I stayed true. Like I stuck to the plan. I stuck to all of it. Went through a couple girls, couple girlfriends, good girlfriends, bad girlfriends, girlfriends that made me better, girlfriends that made me worse. Until I got engaged. So that was like another thing where I let time dictate that. But dude, yeah, if you want to talk, we will. I'll do a stream with you. I'll do one this week. So this is where, right? He's got these ears, but then he's got this hair, and it's like, oh, like what do we are. Hold up here. I'm supposed to be checking out Cyber Monday deals, by the way. I need if anyone out there, I don't care. Here, hold up here. What is this? Oh, hold up. Oh no, I have. These are notes that have to be in my book here. I need this. 1 second, guys. Here, let's get this. We have a box here. Here's a message. We got to do a message. Yeah, and keep in mind, the obsession is so deep. I'm in work mode right now. Okay, I need a 22 terabyte external. I need this for Cyber Monday, and I need it for a partially decent price, which is why you want to buy it on Cyber Monday. But I also need it for my archives. I need it to I need it basically for work and the stuff that you guys see. That's also the rare time you guys will see me fully erase an area. Oh, that's a work call. 1 second. All right, here we go. We're back. We're back. I know that's kind of what the uh that is the true beast mode, right? And like there was, I would say, in my old place, where my loft, that I kind of started a lot of the social media stuff from and through. Um, like the workout part of it was definitely a little bit of a vision also, because at the time there was one time where, dude, I had my whole friend pool was all guys from the gym. Like that was my whole that was like everything, yeah. And sorry, here I'm just trying to figure out some of this. But you saw Joker too? I just saw that. Let me get to that. I want to see what you say about Joker too. Yeah, then I'm telling you, if what Quentin and I that was, dude, that was validation on my end, where basically in one of my videos where I said that, if the Joker made a movie, it would be Joker 1, and then and for the Joker being the Joker, he would make Joker 2. Like it's the most meta thing imaginable. And I put that idea out there. And I'm not saying like Quentin, but it was just, dude, it was validation when Quentin Tarantino echoed that talking point. So what we're doing here, like just so we can track some of this, we're kind of doubling up and doing some beveling just so we can use our the highlight and get the highlight there to really make it look 3D. That's what that's all about. But yeah, just describe, and he'll have cool 80s coloring, like pinks and yellows and sky blues in his lens here. So he's done. Happy to get him done. Now we have Lobster Boy, which I kind of was. Let's see, and we just dropped our eraser, and of course it totally disappears. There it is. I was just thinking too. I guess like if I were to use a blow dryer on stream, I would have to mute it, right? Stay away from drama. Yeah, but dude, like there was this one guy that kind of, we somewhat found a little bit of a middle ground, but there was this one YouTuber, and he's got like a good size following, but he's going through this like crazy drama now, and he's doing all these posts on Instagram, and kind of, I feel for it, trust me, but at the same time, dude, I want to do, like, I had a video planned to say something about this guy for a little bit now, and now it's kind of become like 3 videos and 3 separate types of topics, and not really attacking him, but kind of just I don't know, but that's the drama is so easy to go in on, and you're going to get more attention from drama. Cheers to minimizing lack of drama. We want as little drama as possible. Yeah, you have to kind of follow drama to follow comics. Isn't that weird? Like, you have to follow drama to follow comics, and you have to follow politics to follow comics. That's the break. Let's see here. We're just trying to get back to our boy here. We just need like a good. Like, I'm just looking for like a. All right. It's going to be a little bit tricky. I love that he's got yellow eyes, though. But drama, drama sells. Like, I don't care. And at this point, like, I'm pretty confident, like the AK Pad channel would grow, with more drama, like, period. So, I just don't think it's a like, if you want to be and there's other comic channels that successfully stayed away from drama that I give a lot of credit to. Comics Pop is one of them. But they're also part of the problem, and that problem would be, drum roll, would be not addressing the issues, which is not enough of a commentary for drama. Like, when it comes to having that being your baseline for drama, like, to comment against that is not much. Like, you have to get good with how you're attacking people, what you're saying, all that stuff, and then, like, in a way, you have to be right also, because if it comes down to like a live stream or like a conversation, you have to kind of be able to make your points in a particular way, and you have to convince people, you have to turn people if that happens. And that's a little bit of what I saw with Sticky Goose and Comic Tom, which I wasn't fully, like, I'm still not 100% on what that is, but Sticky Goose and Comic Tom, where where it looked like, Comic Tom kind of came out on that one. But going into it, I would kind of say that I thought Sticky Goose had the moral authority in that discussion. Corrugation again here. But let's preview today's video. Well, let's preview the next two non-Wildstorm, non-Top Cow videos. Number one will be the end of the new Defenders. Don Perlin, he recently passed away. Recently, within the last calendar year. New Defenders 152 is a tour de force. It's also one of the best, like, crossover issues, because this crosses over into Secret Wars. This is just beyond good. It really is. It's what monthly comic books are all about. And number two, also for the same price, is what I believe to be the most impactful issue of Rob Liefeld's X Force, which is not issue one, and it's not the Mike Mignola flashback issue. It's this issue. So we got those coming up. Let's get back to drawing turtles. And this guy is going to be like no joke. I am like looking forward to working on him because just him being like all red, it's just going to be awesome. Yeah, like easy. Not like I don't want to say easy, but yeah, doing the effects like the shading, the armor, like the lobster armor. It's just it's the recipe for something that's just going to look awesome. That phone call too was like a favor. Yeah, and I just feel like I'm just too lenient when it comes to saying no. Like I have to be all. I guess like a little bit of a character flaw. Like I just have to be tougher when with saying no sometimes. Sorry, that was my Microsoft Teams. Yeah, Facebook is a time suck. Dude, it's funny too how like I don't know if it's the same for you, but does your Facebook now it somehow like kind of activates maybe like numbers in your phone and people like you've removed from your contact list, and then those people still come up as a suggestion. I've noticed that, and that is so freaky to me. Here we go. Yeah, and that phone call messes up with my gym schedule now too. Just thinking about it, it's like, God damn it. What do we got here? getting there with this guy. I just got to figure out his like antenna here, and then some of the construction of the head on this side. It's always the right side. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, dude, we've been engaged for a little bit now. Just like we'll say like a solid year, and wanted to do the engagement party as soon as we got back, but the timing for that evaporated, and then became like too late to do a engagement party. I still want to do something for our friends and family to kind of just celebrate this. But dude, it sucks. It's just, I have to say, dude, and I'm vocal. I'm very disappointed we didn't get the engagement party going. But we got the holidays. I think we're going to be doing a couple of holiday cards and mailers for friends and family to update people with that. We're still engaged. Still trying to figure out what the best path is. So, and look, it's my side is very easy. There's been a lot of internal family strife that has essentially excommunicated family members. So, like with all of that, I'm just stuck to my immediate family. Like, that's the wild thing. And what, dude, like you have to live with that. But then it's kind of like the just like my friends, which I could fill up a ballroom with just friends of mine. So but no, it's just kind of getting the balance. But the other side, the girl side of this, is she has a vast network of family members. And I'm talking, it's almost global at this point. So that's a big thing to figure out, because that's where like the cost is going to come from. It's going to be her side. Here we go. See, like that, where it just looks like it's a little bit like there's like another piece, like again, because like lobsters, their armor's like kind of, it's sectional, like cool, like very nice and sectional. So let's get this guy wrapped up. See, and now it just looks like we got just like a couple extra pieces here. Wednesday at 8. 9 for me. Yeah, I mean I could. A little bit later, always better. But yeah, I mean let's push 9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock your time. And you're talking. That's for me and you, right? I just want to make it clear that I didn't miss anything. And this is going to, if we do this, this is going to upset Rex because Rex has been, he's been super patient with getting me back on. I just like the idea too that this guy's got like slobber like everywhere, like slobber and snot. Like that's how we do a lot of these turtles for these pizza circles. And this being like purple and dark with kind of the green and the see-through saliva, like that's going to be an interesting effect to pull off. But if he's mostly red and we hit a lot of these chips and chunks and pieces with shots of white, like just those highlights, it's really going to pop. All right, so let's see. These are the ones I'm hoping I have a top down. These are the ones I have to color. And yes, we will be doing vanilla ice. That's the. I always forget his name. That's the villain from Street Sharks. We have Virus here. Armageddon, Bebop, or right Bebop, yeah, and Ray Fillet from the Turtles Mayhem movie. Kang will be the last one, so that's a good stack to have to get to. And then we have all of these minis. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more, 2. No, 7. Oh my God, I got 2 here. Oh, yeah. So these are the last 2 of the Bucky O'Hare, Bruiser and Toad. So, yeah, I guess we have 9. 9 total. 9 total, 2 draw. The smallest ones, I might just keep this one SpongeBob, but I still need an idea for the other 2 minis I found, or the personal size. But yeah, I mean, within the last 2 weeks, I made more progress on this than I did for a couple months. Couple months prior. And then with the big one, yeah, I might as well draw maybe 1 or 2 more of the Toxic Crusaders. We'll see. All right, AKA Pirates, I have to go. Thank you for hanging out. I do love you guys.